Hey Joe, thank you for your time. Just your thoughts on the game. Felt like you were dangerous all game. You get rewarded with the goal. You get an assist. Just talk about your performance today against a decent team out in the East.
Yeah, I would say with the first half it was really like an open game, but unfortunately we conceded an easy goals, which we decided to just come back, especially in the first half when we scored the first goal. But yeah, it's sometimes a disappointing result for us, especially like this when we are playing home. We don't just need to just give things away just like that, but mistakes are always in football, and we just need to take it at hand and just focus on the next game, just work towards what's really important ahead of us, especially now. I think we are out of the race now, no matter what. So now the focus is to win the next of the games and then focus on the last first month of which is in, October, to give everything because now the only thing that we are fighting for is to get some points and also to also win the cup, especially for the fans. At least when we win the cup, it will ease some pressure. So I think we just need to focus on the rest of the game and the most important thing, the game on 1st of October.
And I gotta ask you, you had that chance where you're in on goal. You get tripped up there. Obviously you this season it feels like you kind of struggle to get the whistle. Do you feel like you kind of have a reputation with the refs in a way that they might officiate you differently?
I don't know the plans of the referees, but whenever they are coming in the game, there is always a player that they always single out. I don't know if it's me or the other players, but unfortunately, you cannot just tell me that this is not a red card, and you cannot even just go and see the VAR. Also, that's really disappointing. I really respect that ref a lot, but today he has showed me the kind of referee he is, especially with his opponents. Also, he's he made the game really difficult for us. And I think when he goes home and just watch the game, I think he's gonna be really disappointed with the decision that he makes.
Hey, Joseph, can you process just the swings from last year to this year? Just going through your mind, how did things go from winning the cup last year to where we are right now?
Winning the cup last year, we did everything, we give everything. That doesn't mean that this season we didn't give everything. We are giving everything, but just that we just don't have the results. And as you can see, at the beginning of the season, also there was a lot of ups and downs with injuries and everything. And with also new players, and I'm not gonna say that it's because of the new players or these kind of things. We are players, and we need to, stand and just fight for each other. But unfortunately, this is football, and as everybody that's really into football, they should know that it's not always that you need to always win the game. Even if you were a champion, that doesn't mean that you need to be another champion in the next season. All you need to do is just to fight and fight and fight, and just be in the playoff. That's the most important thing. When you're in the playoffs, anything can happen. Last season, we don't know where Red Bull came out from, but they came with the final. So this is football that we just need to take at hand and just focus on what is ahead of us, even though everything is really not feeling good for us. But I still have trust and believe in the officials, with the players and everything. But just that we are unlucky that this season is not really going good for us. But we are just eager to just keep going, raise our head up, focus on the next season, as we have our playmaker also back, which is going to determine a lot of things for us, especially when Ricky is really healthy. As you can see, we really need him also. So I think, yeah, everybody is giving everything. It's not like everybody doesn't want to give everything. We are giving everything and everything, but it's just the mistakes and all these kind of things. But football without mistakes is not football. We just need to take it, focus, and just work towards it, because every now and then, every day, we keep learning. So this is a learning process. This is not a failure for me, not at all. It's not a failure for me. We just need to keep going and just do what we have to do, because if everybody goes to his work and every season he doesn't get promoted, that doesn't mean he's a failure, or that doesn't mean that he hasn't done what he needs to do. He did whatever he needs to do, but just that it's not that time for him or her to have that promotion. So this is also equivalent to also football. So it's also just like that. So we just need to focus. There's always going to be backlash. We accept it. But as we were really happy last season, in terms of blood and tears, they need to still support us no matter what. That's really what a fan needs to do, and that's really what a father needs to do, just to believe in his children no matter what.
it seemed at times things just sort of snowballed. Things just sort of like one thing goes wrong, another thing goes wrong, then you give up a late goal. Instead of getting a draw, you get a loss, and then it's sort of been that way. I mean, how do you sort of is it the same process? Have you processed it from?
Yeah, ups and downs is part of life, and I accept it with the ups and downs. That doesn't mean that we are not doing what we need to do. Like I said, this is a game of passion, a game of sweat and blood, a game of everybody giving his heart to the badge. And if things go south, we just need to try and to sort that solution. And we are trying everything to sort that solution, but unfortunately this season didn't really favor us like we have to. That doesn't mean that everybody is not doing his job, but I assure you that we're gonna come back really strong next season. Let's not even talk about next season. We're gonna really come back really strong in 1st of October. That's really important. I'm gonna give everything. The players are going to give everything, no matter what, because this is our field and this is the last game of our life. This is a final for us, like we play against Red Bull. So we need to just do everything just to win this Champions Cup. Yeah, so that is really our goal now. We have a green light, which is the championship next year. Yeah. So we have something that we are playing for, and now 1st of October we have something heavy that we need to carry. So I think the guys, my friends, my teammates are really willing to give everything, and I assure you that in 1st of October we will all sit here and just be smiling together.
Joe, you were up at the striker position for most of the game. Greg said that they thought that would give you a lot of chance to sort of run in behind. Maybe it's just me, but you seem like you were running really free tonight, that you had a lot of speed, and they didn't seem to have a lot of answers for you. Did you feel that tonight?
Yeah, I felt a lot. There was a lot of space because I think they know exactly what, if I'm on the striking role, they know exactly what I'm about to do. So I think we did what we have to do, the runs and everything, but unfortunately not everything that went through it. But I think my team also need to try to also play according to my strength, especially when they have the ball. It's not always just to put the ball on the ground and just play. Especially sometimes if there is a space, just kick the ball to the space, because I have speed. So you don't need to always put the ball on my feet, because sometimes it's really difficult for me. So the most important thing, put the ball in the space for me to have the 1-against-1. And that's what we have to keep learning. Like I said, it's a learning process. And yeah, I just hope and pray that I just have my Ricky back, and I think things will really fall into places.
And then maybe you can talk a little about Diego tonight. He had a really good game, gave you the assist. That's his 78th assist, so he's closing in on the 80-80 that he's been sort of chasing. But how much of a leader is he for you guys this year, and how does he change things for you guys?
You mean Diego?
Diego, yeah.
Yeah, Diego is a fantastic player. Diego is someone who also have the eye to give those kind of balls. Kudos to Diego for giving me the assist. As you can see, he is also someone who is really important in the club. I really respect him a lot. So I think he's someone who also decides things for us. And I think, he's also doing whatever he needs to do, working hard to try to find the results for us. So we just, have to do what we have to do. Big respect to Diego for his great performance today, giving me the assist. And I know that we're going to do more. So I just think Diego is a fantastic player, and then we just need to, give him the much of what we have to do as a team players, to give him more of the balls to make that decision for us. So like I said, we just need to keep learning and just find a way throughout to the offensive, and just look for Gabriel also to do what he needs to do. So we just work together. Win or lose, we just work together and just find a solution, no matter how long we have to find a solution. But definitely, as time goes on, we will just find a solution.
Hey, Joseph, you assisted the second goal of the night. I know what you saw in the first one, but what did you see during that second play?
Come again, please.
On the second goal of the night, the one that you assisted, what did you see on that play?
Yeah, I was about to take the shot. when Maudi shouted and just told me to give the ball. Normally, I would have shot, but I have no other option, so I just need to listen to the voice that comes to me. So I just turn and just put the ball there. I didn't even know he was there. I just put it there, and unfortunately, he was there. And what a fantastic strike from Maudi. Kudos to him for giving us even the hope at the second half. But there was no more time for us to come back. But yeah, like I said, everybody has a task. Even if you are in the bench, you are really important for us. So everybody needs to just raise its head up, even though it's really a disappointing season, but it's never a failure for us. We just need to keep concentration and just keeping focus and just keep forward and just do what we have to do and enjoy football. That's what we are built and that's what we are born to do. So we just do it with our whole heart, make our family proud, our supporters and everybody. And yeah, we will see what will happen on the 1st of October. Thank you so much.
Hi, Joe. Sorry. You were just a quick question. You were. Does that factor into your everyday with the club training mentally? Do you think about that a lot? Is it a motivator? How does that factor into your day to day?
Yeah, it's always a motivation for a player to be called for his national team because there's a whole lot of millions of players that are in the country. And you being called up, it's such a massive opportunity for you. I've been out from the national team, I think, almost getting to a year because based on injuries and all these kind of things. And now I'm really healthy, so I just need to, represent my country no matter what at this moment because it's much more important to also represent my country and my club also in the World Cup. So the most important thing now is for me is sometimes difficult to travel a long distance to Ghana, especially going to Ghana with almost 16, 17 hours. And after 17 hours going to Morocco and all this, it's a long flight for me and really tiring and hard for me, but this is the job I choose. So I just need to just keep doing it and just try to do whatever I need to do for my national team and for my club. Because now, even if we really qualify for the World Cup, it's not just for only my club, but it's also for LA Galaxy. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, guys.